nearly 4.4 billion US dollars. Yes, that's the amount Qantas spent to place an order for Airbus A350-1000 Airbus. This airline assigned these 12 aircraft the mission of implementing the Sunrise Plan, a plan to bring passengers from the east coast of Australia to Europe and New York by direct flights. At that time, there was much debate about which plane Qantas would choose, the A350 or Boeing 777X, and the answer is already there. So why did the A350 win this duel? How will the airline plan to operate this flight? How does this plan change the aviation industry? Let's find out in today's video. The goal of the then-announced Project Sunrise in 2017 was to push the limits of long-distance flying. Flights were scheduled to go over 10,000 miles and take about 20 hours. With no longer needing stopovers, these long-haul flights will drastically cut down on passengers' travel time, increasing overall travel efficiency. The goal of Qantas is to beat the record for the longest non-stop flight in the world and bring about a new development in the field of commercial aviation. Project Sunrise is set to redefine the way we travel, offering unprecedented convenience and speed for our passengers. This is a game-changing moment for both Qantas and the aviation industry as a whole. Alan Joyce, CEO of Qantas, emphasized the importance of the program. Projects on ultra-long flights were first mentioned in 2017, but the huge impact of the pandemic pushed back the launch time. And after rain comes sunshine, the global aviation industry is currently constantly growing again thanks to booming travel demand. This is the time for Project Sunrise to definitely return with an expected launch date of 2025. Although the airline's direct flights from Perth to London and Rome are more costly than its typical routes that stop in Asia, they have proven to be popular. The Boeing 787 is flown by Qantas from Perth to Europe, and it has been used on a test flight from Sydney to London. However, Qantas selected the Airbus A350-1000 while looking to extend its flight range to the United States as part of the Sunrise project over Boeing's rival aircraft. So why was the A350 chosen? First of all, Airbus A350-1000 outperforms the 7X in this instance, with a maximum range of more than 16,100 kilometers. Despite the fact that both have ranges appropriate for the longest typical long-haul flights, significantly more modest, Boeing 777X reaches a distance of 13,500 kilometers. Add in the fact that the distance from Australia to the US is nearly 15,200 kilometers long, which is well beyond the range that the 777X can operate. Furthermore, when compared to competitors in the market, Rolls-Royce's Trent XWB engines, which were created especially for the A350, offer better performance and fuel efficiency. These engines, which have 68 high-pressure turbine blades installed, generate an amazing 50,000 horsepower and save each airplane over $2.9 million in fuel annually. This Rolls-Royce engine helps reduce fuel consumption, and emissions are 25% lower. It would be a clean start towards a more sustainable and profitable future. The manufacturer claims the Trent XWB is capable of connecting almost any two cities across the globe thanks to its unique coverage capabilities. Flying the world's longest commercial route is a true demonstration of industry-leading versatility. Compared to any wide-body engine, it brings a step change in maturity and reliability to the industry. Design is also considered in this case. The 777X has an aluminum fuselage with some composite materials used on the wings. Maybe you still remember that this aircraft was ridiculed when it was claimed that Boeing was merely attempting to incorporate Dreamliner 787's cutting-edge technology into the 777 series' outdated airframe. Expected to enhance engines and aerodynamics, Boeing really believes that the new 777X will also be the most efficient wide-body aircraft in the world. Airbus A350, on the other hand, stands out with more than 50% of its structure made of composite materials. This type of material is made from two or more different materials to create a new material, with superior properties compared to the original materials when these materials work separately. The combination of carbon fibers and plastic resin brings great results, which cannot be achieved when using only one of the two or using both separately. This combination outperforms many conventional metals, including aluminum and iron. Overall, the Airbus is much lighter because most of its wings are made from composite materials. The A350's wing is one of the largest single structures made from carbon fiber composite. Similar to other parts such as the fuselage, including the wing box, connecting the wings to the fuselage are all made of carbon-based composite materials. Ultimately, they contribute directly to net fuel burn. The lighter structure can carry more loads farther than conventional aluminum structures. And what's more, over its lifetime, the A350 requires less maintenance thanks to the overall durability of the airframe. And I have a question. As a customer, do you honestly expect Boeing 777X or A350 to be chosen in this project? If it's Boeing, comment 0 and comment 1 if you prefer Airbus. The final one is the price advantage of the A350. 777-9 has a list price of about $450 million, whereas Dash 8 has a lower price tag, but still has a higher total cost of over $400 million. This indicates that the list prices of both 777s are anticipated to be greater than the A350-1000's approximately $365 million price. And with an order of 12 aircraft, ordering Airbus aircraft has helped Qantas save at least $420 million. The above advantages helped the A350 surpass the 777X and win orders. So what is special about the A350 Qantas operates? To bring the best experience to passengers when on the plane for up to 22 hours, non-stop, Qantas pays great attention to customers' physical health. It will be the first airline in the world to offer a purpose-built well-being zone located between the premium economy and economy cabins. With sculpted wall panels and integrated stretch handles, it is equipped with a screen that carefully guides exercise programs. There's also a hydration station and a range of refreshments as needed to meet the needs of everyone on board. The 40-seat premium economy cabin and the 140-seat economy cabin revealed will have the most generous seat pitches of any Qantas aircraft, ergonomic leg and footrest systems, and personal storage options. Every seat across all 4 cabins will feature multiple fast USB-C charging ports, and every premium seat will also have integrated wireless charging. The Qantas A350 fleet will connect customers more than any other with fast and free Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth connectivity will feature across all cabins so customers can connect their personal headsets to the individual in-flight entertainment screen. The aircraft will have 6 large enclosed first suites designed to feel like a mini boutique hotel room with a 2-meter flatbed, dining table for 2, separate recliner chair, and a 32-inch 4K ultra-high-definition touchscreen TV. The 52 business suites will feature sliding doors for additional privacy, lay flatbed, large dining table, bespoke lighting, and an 18-inch 4K ultra-high-definition touchscreen TV. Alan Joyce said although the Qantas A350 will have a high proportion of premium seats on board, but most customers will fly in premium economy and economy cabins. That's why maximizing comfort and safety across all cabins is the Australian Airlines' top priority. We have spent just as much time on the second half of the aircraft as we did the front. In fact, we started studies on the well-being zone before any other area of the A350. The new Project Sunrise flights give us the opportunity to rethink long-haul travel in its entirety, from aircraft cabin design to what ingredients we include on the in-flight menu. The CEO also emphasized that reducing the number of seats on the plane from more than 300 seats on other airlines to 238. This means that what they want is not only to maximize aircraft performance on long-haul routes, but also to give passengers more space and comfort. Fewer seats mean more space for each customer, and the well-being zone is dedicated to guests relaxing, snacking, and spending time out of their seats. Qantas is the only airline in the world that will have a bespoke designed onboard stretch and movement space. Every detail has been carefully considered, from testing a variety of sample fabrics to designing the all-new premium economy class from the ground up. Typically, the new headrest wings are the biggest visible difference. It will give passengers additional support as well as a sense of privacy without being isolated from fellow travelers. Furthermore, an upholstered ergonomic foot and leg rest system allows the body to be cradled in a recline to better help passengers sleep. In short, The Sunrise project marks a turning point in the aviation industry. These long-haul flights will improve travel efficiency by eliminating stops, providing passengers with unprecedented convenience. Airbus, the A350-1000's superior range, fuel economy, and advanced materials make it ideal for these routes. By reducing the number of seats to create more space and improve in-flight amenities, Qantas is focusing on passenger comfort with innovative cabin features. Scheduled to launch in 2025, Project Sunrise is poised to set new standards in long-haul travel, cementing Qantas's position as one of the leaders in the aviation industry.
Qantas's Dream of Dawn, which envisions non-stop intercontinental flights on the state-of-the-art Airbus A350-1000, seems to be just around the corner. But will the dawn really break, or is it just a fleeting glimpse of the sun? Unexpected setbacks are casting a shadow over Project Sunrise, sowing doubts and curiosity in aviation enthusiasts about its fate. What is stopping Qantas from reaching new horizons? How long will it take the airline to complete its mission? Let's find out. Here's a project that has captured the imagination of aviation enthusiasts and long-haul travelers alike. Qantas's Project Sunrise, an ambitious initiative to launch non-stop commercial flights from Australia's east coast to cities like London and New York. These ultra-long-haul routes, which rank among the longest in the world, promise to revolutionize international travel by eliminating stopovers and dramatically cutting overall journey times. However, it looks like travelers will have to wait a little longer. Qantas has confirmed another delay, with Project Sunrise flights now not scheduled to take off until 2027. Qantas had originally planned to launch Project in 2025, with the Airbus A350-1000 expected to enter service that year. However, the global COVID-19 pandemic has caused a series of understandable delays, not just for Qantas, but for the entire airline industry. The launch was pushed back to 2026 in early 2024. Earlier this year, Qantas officially postponed the launch again to 2027. According to a report from 1 Mile at a Time, the initial delay in the program was attributed to Airbus's delay in securing certification for the aircraft's additional fuel tanks from European regulators. This change is crucial to allowing the A350 to operate non-stop flights between Australia and Europe or North America. However, the latest information suggests that the main bottleneck now lies in Airbus's production capacity and ability to adhere to delivery schedules. Qantas CEO Vanessa Hudson shed light on the situation in a recent interview with Executive Traveler, stating, "You need about 3 aircraft to operate a daily service on a route like Sydney-London or Sydney-New York. So that would really start in the first half of 2027 when we have those 3 aircraft." The statement highlights the operational requirements for launching daily services on these ultra-long-haul routes and the reliance on receiving sufficient numbers of aircraft. Explaining further about the initial deployment of these advanced aircraft, Hudson said, "We will be doing a lot of training with pilots and cabin crew, so to do that, we will probably fly the first aircraft across the Tasman to New Zealand, where we have a bit of operational time, but not too far away." This suggests that the A350-1000 will enter Qantas's operations in stages, using shorter trans-Tasman routes for crew training and familiarization before embarking on much longer Project Sunrise flights. Interestingly, the route of these flights could also bring a unique aspect to the passenger experience. As Hudson explained to The Independent, "What's really unique about this flight is that for some time of the year, the quickest way to get from Sydney to London would be over Japan and over the North Pole and down the other side because of the wind direction." This suggests that Qantas will strategically plan its routes to take advantage of prevailing winds, potentially resulting in faster journey times and more fuel efficiency, even if it means taking unconventional routes. Although not officially designated as an A350-1000 ULR ultra-long range by Airbus, the Project A350-1000 shares similarities with the 900 ULR operated by Singapore Airlines for its record-breaking long-haul flights. These improvements typically involve increasing fuel capacity and reducing the overall number of seats to manage weight, thereby extending the aircraft's range. It has been confirmed that Qantas's A350-1000 will indeed have extra fuel tanks to facilitate these long-haul flights. By the way, if you are new or haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then show us your support by clicking the subscribe button so you will be the first to see our upcoming videos. Now let's continue. In order to create unprecedented ultra-long-haul flights where the boundaries between continents seem to be erased, Qantas has put the comfort and experience of passengers first in project. The decision to choose a low-density cabin configuration on the Airbus jet is a testament to this strategic vision. Instead of maximizing the number of seats, Qantas focuses on creating a luxurious and relaxing flight space, where each passenger feels meticulous care and enjoys the journey to the fullest. With only 6 first-class suites delicately designed like miniature mobile hotels, passengers will enjoy absolute privacy and top-class amenities, spacious personal space, completely flat beds, large entertainment screens, and personalized service down to every detail promise to bring an ideal experience of resting and working in the air. Next are 52 business class seats arranged in an advanced configuration, ensuring that every passenger has their own aisle and the ability to recline into a comfortable flat bed. The smart design and modern amenities not only provide a good night's sleep, but also facilitate work and entertainment during the flight. The premium economy area with 40 specially designed seats significantly increases legroom and recline compared to regular economy class. This difference, although small, brings superior comfort on long journeys, helping passengers reduce fatigue and have a more pleasant flight. Even the 140 economy class seats are carefully designed by Qantas to optimize comfort. Ergonomic seat design, diverse personal entertainment systems, and dedicated service from the cabin crew will bring the best possible flying experience in this segment. This choice of low-density configuration not only enhances the passenger experience, but also plays a key role in ensuring the airplane's long-range capability. Reducing the number of passengers reduces the overall weight of the aircraft, thereby optimizing fuel efficiency and allowing the aircraft to operate efficiently on long-haul routes lasting tens of hours at a time. The continued delays in launching Project Sunrise will undoubtedly be a source of frustration for many travelers eager for the convenience of direct flights between major global hubs such as London and Sydney or New York and Sydney. The promise of significantly reduced travel times and the elimination of layovers has considerable appeal for both business and leisure travelers. This aircraft is a state-of-the-art aircraft known for its fuel efficiency and passenger comfort. Advanced aerodynamics, lightweight composite materials, and Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines contribute to lower operating costs and a reduced environmental footprint. The spacious cabin and configurable layout also allow airlines to tailor the passenger experience to their specific needs, as Qantas has done with its premium class configuration for Project Sunrise. The successful implementation of Project Sunrise will mark a major milestone in aviation, pushing the boundaries of commercial air travel and demonstrating the capabilities of modern aircraft technology. These non-stop flights will not only save passengers valuable time, but also have the potential to open up new opportunities for tourism and business connections between continents. As Qantas overcomes the remaining hurdles to bring Project Sunrise to fruition, the aviation world will be watching closely. The eventual launch of these ultra-long-haul flights will be a testament to years of planning, technological advancements, and a persistent desire to connect people over vast distances more efficiently. In the meantime, new details about the aircraft, routes, and passenger experience will provide a fascinating glimpse into the future of long-haul air travel. Qantas has announced some promising news for passengers traveling between Australia and Africa, as well as between Australia and New Zealand. Specifically, on December 7th, Qantas will officially operate flights from Perth to Johannesburg, South Africa's most populous city. This return marks the end of a hiatus since March 20th, 2023, when the airline temporarily suspended operations on this 4,495 nautical mile, 8,325 kilometers route. Thus, Perth will once again become an important bridge in addition to the existing direct service from Sydney to Johannesburg, further strengthening the connection between Australia and South Africa. However, this return of Qantas is no longer a playground as before. When the airline suspended operations, South African Airways, SAA, quickly seized the opportunity and restarted the Perth-Trau, Johannesburg route in April 20th, 2024. Before Qantas withdrew, the Australian airline had virtually monopolized this market. Now Qantas will face direct competition from SAA. While in 2019, SAA operated a daily schedule on this route, At present, the airline mainly operates 5 flights per week with the increasingly rare and notoriously fuel-hungry Airbus A340-300. The difference in frequency and type of aircraft promises to create interesting competition on this route. Another notable development is the return of Qantas to the Perth, Auckland route after nearly 8 years of absence. The airline last flew the 888 nautical mile, 349-kilometer route in January 20th, 18. It is the longest route between Australia and New Zealand, a market with huge potential, with booking data last year showing that 148,000 local passengers traveled between the two cities, a significant portion of whom were from the New Zealand expatriate community. Previously, passengers had been mainly using direct flights from Air New Zealand and Batik Air. Qantas's return will certainly add more choice and could impact fares on the route. It is worth noting that both of these important routes, Perth-Johannesburg and Perth-Auckland, will be operated by Qantas with its Airbus A330 fleet. Qantas's return promises to bring more choice to passengers and further enliven the aviation market between Australia and South Africa and New Zealand during the peak season later this year. In conclusion, Qantas's Project Sunrise is a testament to the ambition and long-term vision of the aviation industry, where distance is gradually being erased thanks to technology and strategic innovation. Despite many obstacles, from the global pandemic to technical and logistical issues, Qantas is steadfast in its pursuit of establishing a new era for ultra-long-haul flights. While waiting for direct flights to London or New York to become a reality, the Australian airline is not slowing down. The resumption of long-haul routes shows that Qantas is skillfully maintaining its competitiveness and expanding its network. These efforts not only strengthen Qantas's position on the international aviation map, but also open up more convenient travel opportunities for global passengers. With determination and careful preparation, the dawn of Project Sunrise, as it is called, may only be a matter of time.